Namaste, history explorers. Welcome to Realistic History. Today we dive deep into one of the most fascinating what-if scenarios ever imagined. What if India, our eternal Bharat, was never invaded or ruled by any Islamic kingdoms or sultans? Even if every single raid and every army coming from the west was fully defended and completely crushed right at the borders. No Muhammad bin Qasim landing in 712 CE, no Mahmud of Ghazni raids, no Ghori invasions, no Delhi Sultanate, and no Mughals at all. Just pure, unbroken Indian civilization standing strong, defending itself with unbreakable unity, brilliant strategy, and unmatched genius. In this realistic yet glorious timeline, we follow the story from the very beginning in 2000 BCE all the way to our present day in 2026. We will see exactly how strong origins build lasting power, how perfect defense sparks endless prosperity, and how today's Bharat emerges as the undisputed leader of the entire world. If you love alternate histories like this, hit that like button right now, subscribe for more deep realistic dives, and let's begin this incredible journey of what could have been and what still fills us with pride and inspiration. Picture this. It is 2000 BCE and the mighty Indus Valley civilization is thriving at its absolute peak. Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, and Lothal stand as perfectly planned cities complete with advanced drainage systems, huge granaries, bustling docks, standardized weights and measures, and massive trade routes connecting to Mesopotamia and Egypt. There is no mysterious decline here. Thanks to better monsoons and smooth early Vedic integration, the entire urban network stays alive and growing stronger. By 1800 BCE, the Indo-Aryan migrations blend peacefully and naturally, giving birth to a vibrant Vedic age. The Rig Veda is composed, the Upanishads rise by 700 BCE, and the 16 Mahajanapadas flourish. Magadha, Kosala, and Vats no longer waste energy in endless small wars. Instead, visionary kings like Bimbisara and Ajatashatru create powerful defensive alliances against any threats from the west. Persians are welcomed only as trading partners, never as conquerors. By 500 BCE, Buddha and Mahavira spread messages of compassion and ethics, while the genius Panini codifies Sanskrit grammar, creating the world's very first formal language system. Chandragupta Maurya still establishes the Mauryan Empire in 321 BCE, but after the Kalinga War, Ashoka's deep regret evolves into an even stronger Dharmic defense doctrine. He builds a massive standing army, a powerful naval fleet, and a sophisticated spy network. There is no complete shift to pacifism. Ashoka wisely constructs both world-class universities and mighty forts. Mauryan India begins exporting the finest steel, cotton, spices, and revolutionary ideas across Asia, becoming the richest economy on the planet by 200 BCE. The beautiful result? Knowledge is never lost. Nalanda and Taxila grow into permanent mega-academies that last for centuries. The population surges comfortably to 60 million by 1 CE because temple destructions and the famines caused by chaos simply never happen. The Gupta Empire, the true golden age, now shines even brighter than before. In 476 CE, Aryabhata invents the concept of zero and clearly explains the theory of gravity. Brahmagupta writes groundbreaking works on algebra and astronomy. Samudragupta's famous conquest of the quarters unites the north and south far earlier through smart diplomacy and royal marriages instead of endless battles. When the Huns and Persians come knocking, they are completely repelled by the combined forces of the Guptas, Chalukyas, and Pallavas working together. Harsha does not merely rule Kannauj. He forges the very first true Bharat Federation, a flexible yet rock-solid union of 12 regional kingdoms sharing a common currency, Sanskrit as the linking language, and a smart rotating capital system. By 700 CE, the Cholas already operate a powerful proto-navy that dominates the entire Indian Ocean trade routes. The Pratiharas and Rashtrakutas construct the greatest defensive wall system along the Indus and Hindu Kush, something we can imagine as the Great Wall of India, complete with elite elephant corps, early gunpowder experiments learned through Chinese trade, and ironclad fortresses. India stands proudly as a 100% Hindu-Buddhist Jain cultural mosaic. Temple styles like the future Brihadiswara are already rising beautifully. The GDP matches the combined total of the entire Roman and Chinese empires, and there is zero foreign foothold anywhere. Now comes the decisive turning point in 712 CE. Arab armies led by bin Qasim reach the borders of Sindh and run straight into a united front the world had never seen. Pratihara king Nagabhata II, Chalukya Vikramaditya II, and Rashtrakuta Dantadurga launch a perfectly coordinated three-pronged defense. Sindh is fully repelled within just 6 months, leaving no foothold at all. The butterfly effect is instant. Ghaznavids and Ghurids hear stories of these crushing defeats and decide never to risk the long march. Central Asian Turks turn their attention elsewhere and leave India untouched. By 850 CE, the Grand Bharatvarsha Empire is proudly proclaimed in Ujjain, a federal monarchy led by a visionary emperor inspired by Raja Bhoja's spirit. He standardizes Devanagari script, funds 500 universities across the land, and creates the world's first professional civil service. From 1100 to 1400 CE, we witness the true Indian Renaissance. Vijayanagara and the Chola naval empires together control the entire Indian Ocean. No Portuguese ever gain any monopoly. Gunpowder, advanced rockets far ahead of their time, massive steel plants, and huge textile factories flourish everywhere. Astronomy observatories predict eclipses with perfect accuracy. Bhakti movements that stay purely dharmic spread harmony and devotion. When the Mongols and Timur arrive in 1398, they are utterly crushed at the mountain passes by the combined Rajput, Maratha, and Gujarati armies using brilliant scorched earth tactics and clever monsoon strategies. Europe hears legends of the fabulous wealth of the Indies, but every Portuguese, Dutch, or British ship is politely taxed or sent back home by a 200-warship fleet that rules the seas. By 1700 CE, India is home to 300 million people and commands 40% of the global GDP. Steam engine prototypes are already humming in Bengal workshops. Printing presses mass-produce the Vedas alongside brand-new scientific texts. There is no Taj Mahal. In its place stands the magnificent Eternal Golden Temple complex in Varanasi and a rebuilt Nalanda University far larger and grander than Oxford and Cambridge combined. Culture remains pure. Temples stand untouched and glorious. The British East India Company tries its clever trick at Plassey in 1757, but it fails spectacularly. The unified Bharat Navy, commanded by Maratha and Chola admirals, sinks their fleet right off Bombay. The 1857 revolt quickly transforms into a complete and successful modernization revolution. Railways, telegraphs, and universities are built entirely with Indian capital. There is simply no drain of wealth. By 1900, Bharat has become a strong constitutional federation with an elected emperor-president system. It joins both world wars as an equal partner and earns a permanent UN Security Council seat early on. In 1947, there is no partition at all. The regions that would have become Pakistan and Bangladesh remain as fully integrated provinces enjoying complete autonomy. Inspired leaders in the style of Sardar Patel and Subhas Bose launched the bold Bharat 2050 vision. Heavy industry takes off, the nuclear program is ready by 1955, India achieves the first Asian moon landing in 1969, and the computer revolution is proudly led by homegrown institutions like IISc. The Green Revolution and White Revolution easily feed 1,200,000,000 people. From the 1970s onward, the economy grows steadily at 9% every single year. Today, in March 2026, Bharat stands as the world's _1 economy with a massive $45 trillion in PPP terms. The capital is the spectacular new Ujjain Delhi megacity. The population has reached 1,800,000,000 with 95% literacy and zero extreme poverty. In space, we maintain a permanent Mars base, Chandrayaan-10 leads the global Artemis program, and our technology features our own AI supercomputers, 6G networks everywhere, and huge exports of electric vehicles and quantum chips. Our military is the undisputed superpower with hypersonic weapons and advanced carrier fleets. Our culture shines globally. Yoga and Ayurveda are mandatory subjects in 120 countries. Bollywood and classical dance dominate soft power. And there are no communal tensions, only pure dharmic harmony. The consequences of never being invaded are simply breathtaking. Preserved genius combined with early unity equals 800 years of uninterrupted progress. No libraries are lost, no demographic shocks occur, and no colonial wealth drain ever takes place. India now leads the world in climate solutions, poverty eradication models, and ethical artificial intelligence. The entire planet looks toward Bharat for wisdom and guidance. This is the India that always carried this incredible potential inside it, defended, united, and gloriously triumphant. Thank you for watching.